This program is produced by Willie Pollard.
Well, here we are halfway through the program already, but we certainly hope you've enjoyed our special guest and our first-time guest that we've had on the program, and hope you've enjoyed Shannon Dresselhauser and also Shannon and Jenny Grubb yodeling. That was pretty special. And as I said before, we don't have a lot of organ music on our program, so we hope you enjoyed the organ. Today, for my devotional thought, I want to tell you the story of Joseph, who was a water bearer, and also the story of a cracked pot. Joseph was, as I said, a water bearer, and he had two large pots that he carried on the end of a pole, one on each side, and the pole went across his neck. And each day he went and got water for his master's house. The one pot that he carried was perfect. It had no cracks, no leaks. It was a perfect pot. But the other one only delivered half a pot of water each day. You see, it had a leak in it. And one day, that cracked pot became very sad and discouraged and said to Joseph, "I'm sorry that I can only deliver a half a pot of water each day." And Joseph said, "But wait a minute. Do you remember seeing that one side of the path that we travel and the beautiful flowers that are on that side of the path? You see, if you didn't have that crack in you that allowed the water to leak out, then we wouldn't have those beautiful flowers on the pathway." The pot was very happy about that because he thought he was imperfect and flawed and he was really of no use. But you see, that wasn't true at all. And I want to tell you that we as humans maybe are sometimes like that cracked pot. We feel like we have a flaw. We feel like we're imperfect, that we can't do anything for the Lord, and we become discouraged and sad. But I want to tell you, just as that cracked pot only brought a half a pot full of water, but yet watered flowers, and they were beautiful flowers, we too can be used of God if we will just ask Him to let us know what His gift is for us. You see, God gives each one of us a gift. To some it may be a singer. I'm not a singer. But yet I know that I could sit down and write notes of encouragement to some. To some it may be a preacher. Maybe they felt the call to preach. And you think, well, I'm not a preacher. No, but you could go to the hospital and you could visit someone that's sick and in the hospital. You may feel that there's a group of people in your church that want to go door to door and knock on doors and invite people to church, and you may feel like you can't do that. It would be too embarrassing for you, or you just are so shy that you couldn't do that. Well, no, you couldn't do that maybe, but you could kneel down and pray for those that are doing it. So you see, God has a gift for each one of us. And if you don't feel that there are certain things that you can do and you feel envious of others, don't feel envious, because God gives each one of us a gift. So please remember that God created you, and what you think may be a flaw in your personality is not. That God will give you your gift and help you as you encourage people, as you pray, and as you seek the Lord's help. Thank you.
Sweetheart, that was another fine job once again this week.
Well, thank you, and we may feel like we are not able to do things for the Lord, but you know we really can if we'll just trust in the Lord and let Him lead us and guide us. And to send somebody a note of encouragement or to pray for somebody means so much to that person, and so just find your niche.